RPGs, everyone's favorite, least favorite game genre. It's weird. It's like being an anime fan, right? It's an investment and a leg. I'm not a huge fan of them, but if you are, like, cool. You really need a certain kind of patience when it comes to playing an RPG. And if you're anything like me, and you just want to see things set on fire or explode, then it probably takes a while for you to get into these kinds of things. I just want to put a disclaimer. I'm not really well educated on the design of an RPG, but what I do know, I will talk about, and I'm still doing it anyways. Screw you. Oh yeah, just a reminder, we're talking about traditional RPGs here, so no action RPGs, or God forbid LARPing. With that being said, let's move on. Pokemon, right? Everyone's go-to RPG, you know, if you're a normal person. I mean, come on, it's a bunch of cutesy creatures, sometimes, and you get to keep these guys. Like, how can you say no? It's like if you want a puppy you see in the park, so you just take it. The thing that this RPG does that a lot don't do is the obvious. Any enemy that you see, you can make fight for you. So with that being said, they obviously need the enemies to look appealing instead of, you know, this. Ugh. You also need to design the enemy to look like the type it fits. In case you don't know, there's different types of Pokemon. Fire, water, grass, etc. If you have a grass Pokemon, it's probably going to look like a plant. If it's fire, then chances are it's going to have some correlation to fire and heat, be it the location or the character design itself. The second you're in the woods, you aren't going to be looking for a Geodude, I'll tell you that much. So with all the cutesy designs and the ability to keep any Pokemon you want with a grand total of 150 Pokemon, yeah, it did alright. Like, not as much as Tetris, but definitely more than Hatris. If you're not playing Pokemon, you're probably playing something like Final Fantasy. Oh boy, one of the classic RPGs, and in my opinion, without a doubt, my top 3 best soundtracks. You got One Winged Angel, every single battle theme slaps. You can't beat the Final Fantasy soundtrack. There's... Alright, well, yeah. We just won't talk about that one, alright? How about the story?
Arrives in Nibelheim and witnessing the destruction decides that he should make it a reactor to weapons and all the
Jesus. Alright, anyone who's played Final Fantasy knows that the story is nothing short of a mess. Like, it's not bad, it's just... yeah, it's bad, but for the wrong reason. Like, when I was playing Final Fantasy VII, I was enthralled by the story if I wasn't thinking about it. But when I did think about it, I got migraines. Is that a problem? Sort of. Why does this house come with a military-grade missile launcher? Why do I have to dress up like a girl? Like, can't the other girl just go by herself? I don't know, man. Why'd they make a remake of this game? Why are they making a remake of the remake of this game? Half a year after the remake came out. I don't understand. Square has no remorse when it comes to shoving a product down your throat. It's... whatever. The gameplay is fun, alright? That's all I'm gonna say. You wait for a timer to go up, and then you can attack. The enemy also has a timer, so you gotta think of what moves to use next before your timer runs out. All in all, for an RPG, pretty freaking good. Pretty good. I like it. Earthbound. I'm gonna get crucified. Alright. I don't like Earthbound. It's neat, but it's not something I like. It's not better than Hatris, but it certainly beats Red Robin's and Applebee's. Alright, I'm gonna give it credit where credit is due. The story is far better than almost all RPGs I've played. It's funny, it's quirky, it's random, it's too random. Yeah, I know I'm a little grumpy baby goblin man, I know, but how would I know to get the eraser from the picnic to erase a metal statue? Do you see the problem? Tell me for a second you knew. Oh yeah, the garbage monster hates honey. There's all this cryptic nonsense you just need to know if you want to beat that game. I think it's like Metroid, right? Like, because the first time playing through it, I hated this game. It was just so dumb to get stuck for the 50th time and just don't know what to do, and it's annoying and repetitive. But then I beat it, and now I know all that cryptic nonsense, and I had a lot more fun the second time through. But are you really gonna think to put glue in the tent to trap zombies? I hate this game. I give it a 7. Alright, let's make people mad again. I don't like Dragon Quest either. It's not for me. I don't like it. It's poopy garbage. The story is always the most generic, default, generic. Did I say generic? Because my god, is it generic. You are the chosen one. You need to save people and do good. The end. I could literally get the same enjoyment out of watching bread get moldy. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Goodbye.